Hello, Fredlings. I am Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings never give up, and I want in you. And today we are back playing some FredCraft Season 2, and we are going to do some exciting adventure stuff today. As you see, this is the beautiful Fort Liam Harrison the First. It is halfway finished in terms of the exterior builds, and we have ourselves a lot more to do. If you haven't seen this building before, this is what it looks like. Very beautiful. Cannot tell you if I can recreate that 100% right now, but what it's supposed to look like with all the walls, it's supposed to have these beautiful like gold pieces, and I believe the only way you can get them is in the nether, these little gold blocks. So I do have to go find those. Today we are going to be going for a nether adventure. So it is going to be exciting. It is going to be dangerous. And can I complain just 1 second? Is why when you pour a pop, it comes down like the side of the can wrong. I don't understand this. Hello, Zach, Jesty, and Simon. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream today. We're going to be sitting back, relaxing, getting a lot of resource gathering. And tomorrow, and or if possible later today, getting some of this mega base built. We have a lot of work to do. Honestly, when I finish the nether, I really don't have a lot of plans in terms of getting like what's next in the world, but I do know I want to think I can I do want to sort of, what's it called, finish this base before we go any farther in terms of the storyline. The music's a little quiet. Let's turn that up a little bit. A master, at least. This is like a new song. This is a new song. Zach says he just woke up from a nap. Hey, nap, I'm Claude. Yeah, I slept in pretty late. I slept until like 12 o'clock today. I was supposed to get up pretty early, and then I just didn't. I got up, finished some paperwork online for an ID, and then I worked out a little bit. Maybe we could do a workout stream. That'd be kind of cool, huh? And then just did some, I had a lasagna roll-up, which is like a lasagna, like where you layer it like this, but it's rolled up. It's really nice. I had a piece of chicken my sister made, and then I had garlic bagel, and then I had a garlic pretzel. You know, like a pretzel you get at a baseball game, but it's like a stick. That was really good. Not gonna lie, for a second I thought this would be Minecraft Bedrock with subs, so I updated the launcher real quick since Java and Bedrock are now combined. Dude, that took me forever. Zach was streaming, it took me like 30-40 minutes to figure that out. I can't think... I think you can craft those blocks. If you can craft those, you might be able... If you can craft the blocks, you... I don't know how to do that. Is it with... Oh, you know what? How we can craft the blocks? You are correct. Shoot! No. Take out the gold. I had gold in here. Take out the gold. Take out the gold. Take out the gold. Woo! Okay. I think it's with raw gold. It is with raw gold. Thank you, Zach, for pointing that out. Thank you. That's big brain. That is huge brain. Gargantuan, larguan brain. We were saving the... That's why. Okay. You can also find those in the nether. But it has to be with the raw gold. Raw gold. That's what it was. Okay. Thank you for reminding me before I accidentally smelted all that into iron block or things. Because that's what I did with all my gold. But this is actually quite more expensive than you would actually think. These other blocks here, I think you actually have to... I think these other blocks you actually have to, what's it called? Make them... These, I think you actually have to find in the nether. I think that's what this one was. Maybe not the other ones. What is this called? This is called Gilded Blackstone. Let's type that into this. Okay, you can't find it in there because I'm not at a crafting table. Is it called Blackstone? Okay, so we can't make it here. Let's look it up on Google. Gilded Blackstone. Can you make it in Minecraft? Can you make Gilded Blackstone in Minecraft? Minecraft Gilded Blackstone can is an item that you cannot make with the crafting table. Instead, you need to find it within the game. Okay, so that's at like bastions and that sort of stuff. Um, okay, so my stream is. We recommend you stream at 4,500 kilobytes. Okay, so my stream is a little laggy, a little discolored, a little unorganized. It's a little different than Twitch. We'll get used to that. We'll get it fixed all out. So this stream's gonna be a little bit like lower in the quality. I'm sorry about that. We'll get that all set up though for the next stream because I don't want to end it real quick and come back. But we're gonna go to the Nether and we're gonna do some of that stuff. But what we do need to do is we need to find ourselves some brewing stands. Do I own any brewing stands? I might actually have all my stuff at the other location. We need this blaze powder. We're gonna need glass. We're gonna need magma cubes. We're gonna need spider eyes, sugar, and some other items. So, do we have spider eyes in here? We have gunpowder. That's not what we need, though. Here's nether warts. Perfect. Here's spider eyes. Perfect. Do we have gunpowder or, sugar? I don't know if I have sugar. I think I have... I don't even see any sugarcane in this. But we just did make a sugarcane farm, so let's see if that's working. It's probably didn't produce anything because we were not in that chunk long enough for anything to grow. But I do have some sugar in the outskirts going. Glass. Do we have glass? Do I sort glass? I do sort glass. Perfect. Alright, so let's go over to our sugarcane farm and see what's going on. And see if we have any sugar so we can make some potions. And a brewing stand. I need a blaze rod. Do I have blaze rods? I feel like I have blaze rods. Maybe they're not in this chest, but I do think I have blaze rods somewhere. And I do not need to keep bones. All those. Because I do have my own sorting system. Oh, by the way, I don't know if my iron farm works anymore. Probably does not work anymore. So that's a little bit sad. A little disappointing. And how do I make a brewing stand? Is it with regular stone? It's cobblestone. Where's my cobblestone? Like, I swear to goodness I had this all organized at some point. See, I have all my... Oh, no, because I use cobblestone a lot. That's why I put it here. Okay, perfect. And we're actually getting close. We actually might need to make another road down for cobblestone. Didn't realize that. So let's make a couple brewing stands. And I know I definitely have more brewing stands sitting around somewhere, but, you know, we're rich, so we can do whatever we want. Completely forgot this is FredCraft. LOL. You can craft another one, too. Also, my part-time job just got canceled. What happened? That's terrible news. You'll find another job, don't you worry. But that is terrible news, though. Oh, I need rockets as well. The stream is looking good on my end. Okay, good. Thank you, Zach. It was, like, getting a little confusing from what they were saying. I don't know if this works either, this tree farm. I'm going to keep saying that until I try it, and then it explodes everything. Okay, we got 2 sugarcane here, and I think those are the ones that I tucked away, actually. And then here's a bunch of sugarcane that I have growing on this outskirts. I'm just going to keep this going until until that other farm starts working. And I know I need to make that bigger for it to be more efficient, but for now, this is more than adequate. So let's grab some of this. All right, let's do some potions, guys. Who's ready to make some poshies? Okay, step 1. We're going to grab ourselves a brewing stand, throw that on the floor. Step 2. We're going to need some water. Do I have buckets? I do. So let's make ourselves an infinite water pool here. What's up, Duma? Thanks for coming out to the stream. How are you doing? How is Egypt? Let's grab some water. Look at how lazy I am. I don't even want to walk. Put some water over here. So step 1. We're going to need to... Oh, I need glowstone and like redstone and stuff like that, right? Redstone makes stuff last longer? I think that's how that works. Okay, so what we need is we need to put a blaze powder in there. Perfect. We got it charged. And then next, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make some glasses. And we're going to need to make another thingy here. So we'll go like this. We'll make a blaze powder. We're making fire resistance potions for anybody that's curious. Fill these up with water. Throw these in here. Like so. And then the next step is we're going to go to Google. And we're going to type in how to make a fire resist. I love it how you can just type that in and it just knows it's Minecraft. Then we're going to watch a YouTube tutorial. Okay, so we need another warp magma cream. Oh, we don't even need spider eyes. Spider eyes is the damage one, isn't it? Actually, these are a little bit easier than I thought. Thank goodness. Okay, so now we're going to put a ward in here. We're going to turn this water stinky winky. And then we should make ourselves a chest, too. Do we have any wood? I hope we have wood. I mean, we have an automatic tree farm over there. We should definitely have some wood sitting on the side. I have no wood. I have some wood. Perfect. So we'll throw a chest over here and we'll throw all of our potions stuff in here. So once the water's all stinky winky, awkward potion, we're going to grab ourselves some magma cubes. We'll throw that into the top up here. And then what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to grab some redstone, which thankfully we have some redstone over here because of our witches that die in there. We'll throw this glass in here. We'll throw these blaze rods in here. We're going to need to get more rockets, though. And then we just kind of wait a little bit. Now that they're done, we're going to throw in some redstone. And we have a fire resistance potion of 3 here. And if you throw in a redstone, that will make it last longer. Perfect. I'll throw this cobblestone in there, too, because I don't remember where I got that from. But, you know, cobblestone, very useful block. And then that should make that fire resistance 8. Should make it fire resistance 8. It does. Perfect. Now we have all these fire resistance potions in here. I remember playing years ago when we used to play on faction servers. I was the potion guy. I had a whole machine, bros. When they introduced hoppers, I would have a machine. All you do is Zach comes up and pushes the button. Fire resistance potion, 8 minutes. Boom, that shit or that stuff would make. You have a button over here. You want a strength potion. Boom, it would make. It was awesome. It was the coolest thing of all time. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. Oh, our sugarcane farm finally worked. No, that was our melons. All right, perfect. So this is working, though. We got a lot of watermelons. Let's craft those into some blocks here. Just to sort that up a little bit easier. All right, so I think we're actually good. And we'll just throw the sand on the floor. And then we'll grab ourselves some rockets. Extra rockets. We're going to need a lot of rockets. If you missed the end of the last stream, we almost died and lost all of our stuff. Don't you worry about that, though. That'll be on a TikTok one of these days. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go to the Nether and we need to get ourselves a lot of stuff. We need to get ourselves that Gilded Blackstone, which we can only find in the Nether. And we also need to get ourselves a lot of basalt. So that's going to take us a minute to do. It's going to be a lot of grinding out today. But if we can get ourselves enough blocks, we should be good to go. So whoever is excited, hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up button. Just drop some love in the chat. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our fire resistance potions. We're going to grab them. Actually, not all of them. We'll leave 2 in our chest in here. We'll grab the rest of them, though. And we need... Oh, we need to make boots! Let's make some gold boots before we go. Let's make some solid, nice boots that will not break on us. You can craft the other one, too! The stream looks good on my end. Cousin decided it would be the best if I didn't work. At a slowly more corrupt company. Oof. He's going to quit himself too. Instead, the only way I can get my Gigabyte GTX 1660 OC 192 bits 8 gig DDR5 HDMI 35DP KGB band 1664 75004 is by begging my parents so I can get it on my 18th birthday. That was a lot of words. That was a lot of words. Okay, we got gold boots. And I have to sneeze. Oh my goodness, sound like a horse. Claude, also remember the recommendation for the FredCraft? Recommendation for FredCraft? By me? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. The part-time job isn't just about having it. It's also about convenience. Need something that I can do while I'm doing driver's school. I mean, you can work it. There's probably a bunch of different places you can actually, in theory, work at. I'd say try to get into the embassy. You know, try to get into the embassy. Where's my books? Do I have books? I think I could buy books. My eye hurts. Okay, we have books. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see what the bling blong do we have. Okay, well, we need... Do we have to buy any books first? Efficiency 5. Zach, we have enough efficiency 5 for the rest of our lifetime. Okay, Unbreaking 3. We need one of those books. A Mending book. We need one of those books. A Protection 4. We need one of those books. We need a Feather Falling 4 book. And I think that's all we need. And then we need an anvil. Perfect. Okay, so let's figure out how we do this. Okay, this one's 4. This one's 3. This one's 4. This one's 2. Perfect. So put Mending on first. And then this one's 4. This one's 5. This one's 5. And then we'll go 4. This one's 7. This one's 7. Perfect. Now we have some solid gold boots. We're going to be rocking these so we don't die in the nether. And then let's go over there and let's go get some basalt and try to find some of those Gilded Blackstone. That's probably going to be the easiest feat of all time, but we should be good. Also, let's drop all of our emeralds and books in here for future use. They're the books here. They're the emeralds in here. Let's give ourselves some good luck, huh? Shall we, before we go? Till we get to 69. I am not getting anything on my anything. Oh, because I have Mending. Alright, perfect. And I should probably grab some more food, shouldn't I? I know I could use my nether highway, but this seems like it's a little faster. Even though it's probably not faster, this just seems faster. Do you still play on CoreCraft? Zach asks. Unfortunately, I do not have time to play on CoreCraft. And the reason why I'm not playing on CoreCraft is I just don't have the time. Another reason is by the time I do anything, they're already so far ahead of me, I cannot catch up. So that's a big reason why they spend a lot of their time playing on it. They have a really fun series. Anybody wants to play, we can hook you up and get you in there. But they're all about those super mega builds, all those things, and I'm just way too far behind. By any chance I get to do anything, I just don't have enough time to do anything super fun. Oh, we need basalt. And we got one basalt! Alright, perfect. I just wish there was a closer basalt biome, bros. Alright, before we get too far, let's play this a little safe. Let's throw in our gold boots. I think that I forgot pigs are in this game. Let me land on this block. Can they get up here? Alright, perfect. What's up, Navy Snow? Thanks for coming out to the stream. We are at negative 366, 13 in the world. So if we need to get back, that's where we need to go. Claude, the image me made for the donors chat. If you donate and you're not in a donors chat, let me know. FredCraft % Cleese previous farm recommendation, more viewer interaction. That's what his recommendation was. I don't know how much more viewer interaction I can get. But you let me know if you want more viewer interaction. I would try my best. The series to complete list. What are we building? We're working on Fort Liam Harrison, the first base. We need to get ourselves a lot of basalt. The series to complete. Wait, you're supposed to drink the potions, not throw them. Yeah, that was an XP potion. Don't you worry. We still got our fire resistance potions. Okay. Here's another fortress. Here's another fortress. It looks like I've been here before. Okay. Here's basalt. Alright, so this is probably the going through the nether is probably one of the absolute worst interactions you could ever do in my entire life. When they made the new nether update, it seems like it is cooler, but it seems like it's just not as useful. Oh, there's this easier basalt biome right here. Perfect. Sounds like there's radiation. Alright, perfect. So, we're just going to mine this away. We're going to get ourselves, I don't know, maybe 6 blocks. 6 blocks is definitely not enough. Or 6 stacks, sorry. That's definitely not enough. Well, we'll just start with like 6 stacks, so we're not sitting here just mining basalt the entire time. This is what I do like off-stream for people that are curious. I just sit and just mine. And then I usually die off-stream. Like that. That's why you also carry an elytra on you. There's lava right there. So the reason Claude can't play Chorecraft is because he can't get good. Stop. Stop! I can play with Chorecraft. I am good. I am good. They were very upset, though, with me when I, what's it called? When I, made a diorite museum, they were so mad because they would throw those blocks actually in the garbage. Like, they wouldn't save any of them. Even though I don't use it, they literally threw their like blocks in the garbage. So when they had that, they actually had to go. They had to go out the way to mine diorite, and I thought that was funny. I love them though. I definitely still love them. We just haven't had a chance to play on it. Because if I did, what would happen is it would be just all Chorecraft. I mean, I probably would stream more, honestly. If I just did Chorecraft, I would just stream more, but there would be no FredCraft. There wouldn't be Planet. There wouldn't be any other series. There would be, like, that would be it. That would be the entirety of everything that I would do. And people are down to see something like that, low-key, I could do that. FredCraft could sit back. I mean, it's been sitting back for a minute anyways. Yes. Basalt Generator? Yes. Is that a... Yes, it's a generator that generates basalt. Yeah, we can make a basalt generator. We're not doing that today because I actually don't know how to make it. I mean, I do have a basalt generator right now. Actually, I lied. It's a small one. I mean, I guess we could do that. I mean, we could sit back and just sit there, but I think it's a little bit cooler on stream if we have it risking our chance to die. You know, I feel like you might get might get a couple of ha-has out of that. I know how to make a basalt generator. Stop! You leave Zach for a year and a half, and now he knows how to make basalt generator? What is going on? Now, I'm very proud of Zach for catching up on his Minecraft speed and getting up to, like, not just up to level. I don't know how you would say it, but, he's gotten good. Like, he got good. He got good. Like, I've seen his world. I'm impressed. I've seen his things. I've been missing his streams, though, unfortunately, even though I am on YouTube. I've been missing his streams. I need to get back into the groove of that. Because I actually really do enjoy Zach's streams. If you haven't subscribed to him, Zach Daily Games on YouTube. And he has a new City Skyline video one. Okay, let me grab these. Because Simon's here. We got to do a mukbang on stream. We got to do a mukbang on stream for Simon. Simon's here. Basalt is infused indigenous rock. It's formed rapidly cooling, low vision, lava-rich magnesium, about 90% of volcanoes to 20% a year. 20 volcanoes per year. So, for example, the bulk of the veins are 98% of basalt, common rock on the surface of Mars. I know how to make basalt generator. I don't remember how I don't remember how been a long time. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Okay, why is he not drinking his potions? Noons87 got me these yesterday. These are Pochi cookies and cream covered biscuit sticks. Anybody had one of these before? I don't know. We are a review channel. Y'all thought we were playing FredCraft. Y'all thought we were doing streams again on YouTube. We are a mukbang. We are a food review. We are a sponsored by. We are not sponsored by. Sponsor me, Poki. Cookies and cream. Okay, so when you open it up, you get yourself 9 packs of these. 9 packs of these. And these are covered biscuits flavored. And when you open them up, you gotta be a little strong. And okay, so here we go. This is the first time I'm ever hearing of these. Zach says I never heard of these. This is the first time I've ever heard or seen these or ever held one in my hand. Smells like cookies and cream. That's a good start. Okay. After having one, how many are in a bag? There's 7 in a bag. Do I have to eat 2 of these at one time? Okay. Off a review. Sometimes I pronounce words wrong just to get people mad, by the way, for the record. Okay. So, this, I would say, as a little snack that you could just hold around. You don't have to get your fingers dirty. I would rate this... The cookies and cream has like a fruit flavor to this. It is cookies and cream, but it is like a fruit flavor. The stick tastes like absolutely nothing. I would rate this snack, you know, something to pick up and you're streaming a video game and you're not trying to get your fingers dirty. You're trying to play a game and you're just trying to snack on something light. I don't know. I give it like a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10 for not getting your fingers dirty. I give it a 6 out of 10. I mean, for tasting bad, it doesn't taste bad. That's for sure. So I give it maybe tasting-wise, like a 6. For sustainability snack, I would give it a 2 or a 3, like Zach says. You're eating this snack, you're gonna need to eat like 10 of those bags. Like, if you're trying to get, like, filled, you need, like, 10 of those bags. You know how, like, you need 3 Oreos and you'll be good? Like, that hits the spot? For this, you're probably gonna need to eat the whole bag. Or eat a bunch of them at one time. Yeah, not a big fan of that. I would probably buy these again. I'd say overall they're probably like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I'd say they're a 7 out of 10. And the efficientness of eating this on stream, not getting your fingers dirty, that's why it gets that. If not, I'd say a 6 out of 10 if you're not streaming or playing a video game and not trying to get your hand good. Oh, hot, Zach! I need to drink my potion! He said drink my potion earlier! Okay, I drank my potion for you, Zach. Oh, you know what we could do, Zach? Has anybody swimmed in lava before? While we are reviewing, let's put some pressure on this review because we do hot pressure reviews. Not the hot takes. We do hot pressure reviews. What I don't like is they're just too small. You need to eat like 2 of these at a time. They're too small. They're too small. They're too thin. You gotta eat like 2 of them at a time so your mouth feels like you're like not wasting energy. You know, like how dinosaurs wouldn't eat anything like super small, but in Jurassic Park they eat something super small. It's because it's too much energy. They're wasting too much energy. People do that by necessity. Animals do that by necessity. We're all technically animals. Like, I feel like you gotta be eating like more than one. Pocky is great. They are good. I never heard of these. Never had them before. I don't even think they sell them in Slovakia. There's a Japanese. They are Japanese candy. Explains why. It's pronounced Hucky, but Bucky. Yeah, no, I know. I did know how to pronounce that, Justy, but I just had to get you. I just had to trigger you a little bit, Justy. I love you. Please don't. Please. Please don't be mad. Please, Justy, please. I mean, he gets excused with the dyslexia. It doesn't look like a sustainable snack. 2 at the time. Claude, no American proportions. Of course, the Americans think it's too little, but they look tasty. I never had that flavor before. I eat like 3 at a time. All right, we should have another. Should we have another set here? No, I'll wait. What's at the bottom of the floor? There's Blackstone at the bottom of the bedrock lake. Thank God there aren't more people watching this. You could make some people mad. 10 bags? Yeah, no, you would definitely have to eat 10 bags. There's a lot. Yeah, that is not very sustainable on food. I would like to have if they made a big stick of that and they dipped it in there, it would be probably freaking mint. If they had like a big stick of that, I'd be eating that up. Oh God, I thought my shulker box just killed me. Alright, let's throw our shulker boxes in here and let's throw some of our extra potions just in case if we do die. Perfect. Alright. Let's go look for a bastion, something like this. We are looking specifically for that gold, those little gold blocks on the side. These things. Zach! I'm gonna fall in the lava. And then we have one more food review. We have one more food review item. So, who's ready for that? We'll do that in a couple minutes, though. Stop! Alright, we have 2 of these Gilded Blackstone. I don't think I looted this base either. Maybe I did. But we need a lot of Gilded Blackstone, so it's worth the danger. Get the easy to pick ones first. Here's one here. They look perfect size! Oh my god, stop hitting me. Why are skeletons so good in Minecraft? Why would Notch make them so good? Oh, we have lava! They're too small for my American mouth. My opinion, strong opinion. I'm a very opinionated Minecraft streamer. Ooh, here's more. I feel like the majority of the series is we're going to be just sitting in bastions just trying to find stuff. That's like the entirety of the series is probably going to be just this. Get some basalt here too while we're sitting here. We definitely need to make a basalt generator. I can hear the guys above me. I haven't gotten to their room. Ah! 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 We're in the lava! We're not in the lava! Where's my food? Woo! I just... Ah! 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 Yeah, that's why we're coming to the Nether, to make it fun. Okay, while we were regenerating some health, Noons87 also got me these. Okay, already said this for the record, just so we're going to say it again. I'm not a big fan of Airheads, but we got some Airhead Bites. Let's try these here. Food review channel. What flavors we have? Cherry, blue raspberry, orange, watermelon, and mystery white. White mystery, actually. British, thanks for coming out to the stream. Okay, first one we're going to try is cherry. This is really good. This is actually pretty good. Next one is orange. Orange is pretty good. I'm going to try green. Watermelon. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay, a lot of chewing involved. Getting it stuck in my teeth involved. Okay, so for the watermelon Airheads, I would rate these. Got another watermelon for you, Red. Here you go. Honestly, like an 8 or a 9. Honestly, it's been a minute since I ate an Airhead. I think these are just perfectly sized. They're not too big. It's not like a whole stick of it. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I think I'd say an 8 out of 10. I'd say about 8 out of 10 on that. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I mean, I would say that they could be bigger, but if they were bigger, then you just eat the order watermelon stick. It's perfectly sized. I think it's an 8 out of 10. What improvements could they make? I don't think they can make any more improvements. I think it's just naturally good. I think it's just a good flavor. The Airhead size, the flavor, it just... Why isn't it a 10 out of 10? It's just because maybe if they were just a little not as chewy, but that wouldn't make it an Airhead. Like, some things just cannot be perfect 10 out of 10s. There's no more room improvement. It's just an 8 out of 10. Nothing special. Other people would give it a 10 out of 10. I would just give it an 8 out of 10. How did you even see me? There's a new update that increased skeletons' accuracy. They definitely improved the aim of skeletons in post 1.9. Bro, I went to a circus. It was so cool. What kind of circus did you see? Did you see, like, the elephants and stuff like that? Lions? Is that an Avatar Funko in the back? Oh, okay. Let me show you these boys. And girls. So for my birthday, a few people got me some cool Funko Pops and things. So I got myself the original superheroes, Mr. The Phantom, 85th anniversary. This was from L98. L98. Thank you so much for this. It has a little cool different hands. There's little pistols in here. Got an extra head. Looks pretty cool. I got this. It's like in a vintage packaging. It's pretty badass. Then, Noons87 got me a Jack Torrance Funko Pop because my favorite director of all time is Stanley Kubrick. And we got the Jack Torrance, Jack Nicholson Funko Pop here from The Shining. And there's the official scene from the movie, the blood elevator. It's pretty badass. I enjoy this. But yeah, that's what I got for you. God, I want to eat something, bros. Like, I definitely want to eat something, bros. Like, Big Bell is starving. Is this cool? The Avatar Watermelon Funko Pops are gold. There's gold blocks at the top. You keep missing them. I will get them for you right now, Zach. We also got these little chocolates. The little Hershey chocolates. We're going to eat those right now. And get this gold blocks for Zach. We'll get those gold blocks. Claude wants less chewing and straight down through the maximum calories for the maximum calories per second. Nothing like American Hershey chocolate, huh? Right, Simon? Simon is gonna die. I love you, Simon. Please do not kill me. I actually should steal these stairs because these stairs are kind of expensive to make. I'm gonna need a lot of them for my future build. And these blocks too. That's why I went to the place. I remember that's why I came over here, because I could just mine these blocks. It's easier to mine the blocks from the bastions for the crack stone and like these polished stones, because it's then I don't have to make them. I'm gonna find these gold for Zach though. Do not I will get to Zach.
Oh yeah.
Zach Daily Games. Thank you so much for dropping the tip of $5 into the chat. Let's give him some love. Zach, with the $5 donation, I am going to dedicate you a build here in FredCraft. Season 2, you donated $10 so far in this series. You donated a lot more. But I mean, in this series, he's donated $10. He's going to get something cool in this world. He already has himself a little house and a little guy, but something even cooler is coming along the way. I know what it's going to be. In terms of the storyline, I want to just wait. Just you wait. But thank you so much, Zach. You do not need to donate. No one needs to donate. But all funds will be going back into the channel. Oh, we got a respawner here. I've never used a respawner. A Lodestone. A Lotus Stone. But yeah, let's drop some love in the chat for Zach. Throw some heart emojis in there. Throw something cool in there. But yeah, thank you so much, Zach, for that. Oh, we're gonna die, Zach! We're gonna die! Oh, run! Okay, I keep missing the gold blocks, though. Yeah, that is for sure. I cannot find them. Here's other chests. Ah! Ah! Yo, Claude, have you ever played Bedrock Minecraft? I have played Bedrock Minecraft. We had a whole series called Bedrock with Subs. I haven't played that in a very, very long time. But it was one of the funnest series we ever did. It's been a long time since we played. But yeah, I played a lot of Bedrock. Here it is! This is for Zach! Stop. Who updated you? Who updated you? No one updated you. Okay. They're going to get very mad when I steal these blocks. But these are Zach's blocks. Do not lose these. These are going straight into his house. We're not telling Governor Loin about this, okay, everyone? We're going to keep this under wraps. Do not tell Governor Loin. 16 gold blocks? Oh my bling blong, that's a lot. Can I grab your Gilded Blackstone? Nope, they do not like me taking their Gilded Blackstone. But I do like taking their... Gilded Blackstone, though. Oof, bots. Welcome back, Janko. Thanks for coming back out of the stream. Okay. There's some more Gilded Blackstone there, and there's 2 brutes. Oh, you've got to be joshing me that there's a block there like that. There's a lot of lava there like that. Goodness me. Bling blong. Is it worth this one? No, it burned! It burned. That's the most expensive block in all of Minecraft. It's just gone like that. Alright, well, rest in peace, block. I think this is pretty dried up. There's probably a lot more in here that I'm not able to see. There's like one right here. Give me that block. Alright, perfect. Pookie time! Who wants a Pookie? Pucky. Who wants a Pucky? Alright, let's try to eat these 2 at a time. Yellowsnow said 3 at a time. Oh my goodness! They exploded all over. This one doesn't have 7 in it. This one had 5. 6. Oh, this one has 7 too. Okay. Let's eat 3 of these at a time. Is this going to taste any better? Let's try this. Let's give it one more go. Mmm. Mmm. Definitely. That was a big brain, Yellowsnow. Big brain award. Eating 3 of those at a time. Big brain award. Yeah. That's good. The only downside that I say is the cookies and cream. It tastes too, fruity. Okay. Let's take a step back and let's reevaluate our situation. Let's throw our blocks in here so we do not die with these. Lotus Stones, actually that's good. It probably is good. So we're going to take that. Arrows we do not need. Don't get upset. I have a whole farm. It gets millions of gajillions of arrows. Don't you worry. If I didn't have an arrow farm, those would be sitting in my inventory for the rest of life. Gosh, those are good. Those pookies or puckies are actually, I mean, they're good. I'd pick them up again. I'd definitely pick them up again. It was in Vancouver. It was sick. The carnival was. Yeah, thank you so much, Jack, for the $5 donation. Lotus Stones are amazing. They are used to guide you with a compass. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm screaming so loud. I forgot people are at the house. Wait, you can use it as a compass? I need one of those in another. Hold on. Hold on, Justy Realm. Justy. Well, you're looking that up right now. Negative 366, 13. Negative 13. All right, let's go back to the house. And let's see how we use this. Because I really, if this is like a compass, I low-key kind of want to use this before I go any farther into Nether. By the way, those candies are really good. I said 7 out of 10. I'm bumping that up to an 8 out of 10. Yeah, eating 3 by themselves at the beginning and then just taking 1 at a time. Nah, those are good. Those are good. I need to get this out the way so I can actually see. All right, here we go. Let's figure out how we use a Lotus Stone. I think it's as easy as it's just probably placing it down and using a compass. But I do want to see, then we can figure out how the heck do we go from here. That's a lot of blocks. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Just playing some FredCraft, eating some candy on stream. What else to ask for, huh? Those are good. Yeah, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Yep, 8 out of 10. Okay, so let's go over to Mr. Games' area. We were using his farm at the beginning. I think it was actually the first one we actually built. So we should repay him for all the times we've used it up. Plus, with a little contribution there. Here you go, Mr. Games. Here is a gold blocks, some panties for you, and a sword just to protect yourself, just in case. I'm gonna take these gold boots off as well for just the meantime. And we got 21 Gilded Blackstone, so we start actually throwing that onto our base. But I'm not gonna do any building right now. Maybe a little later we can do some building. But we need ourselves a lot of basalts, and we should probably look up a basalt generator that's really quick. So here we go. This is our thing. We need to get this going up more. So that's going to take us some time to do, but we'll figure it out. I tried the chocolate one and the mint chocolate one. Cookies and cream. It's kind of fruity, but it's good. Okay, we should go down here and just throw these blocks away so we can empty this sugar box out. Just dump all these blocks in here. We're gonna empty sugar. So we actually have a lot of this deep slates. We have more deep slate than we'll probably actually need, because I don't even think we're using deep slate on this, are we? This is smooth basalt. We're using smooth basalt, and I think we're using... What is this? Normal basalt. And then we're using cobbled deep slate, and I think that's all we're using. Yeah, that's all we're using on these walls. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a invention thing right now. I'll let you guys vote in chat. I wish we could do the voting mechanism like we could do on Twitch. That didn't really work too well, TBH, but I mean, it was a cool feature. Okay. Let me make a should we do a straw poll? It's been a minute since we've done a straw poll. Let me pull up a straw poll. Oh my goodness. Let's make a straw poll. Here we go. We're gonna say FredCraft 17.2 building. Anonymous poll. Option 1. Option 2. Okay, here we go. I'm making a straw poll right now. Okay, if you guys want to go vote on this straw poll, go vote on this straw poll. I'll pull it up on screen right now. This is our straw poll. And today's episode, FredCraft 17.2, building. So what do you guys want us to do? A, build a base with blocks, with the blocks we have. Number 2, build a basalt farm. Or number 3, go back into the nether and risk death. I meant to say death. There was a little bit of typos and some errors. You guys vote on that. While we are voting on that poll, I'm going to go on to YouTube and see how the heck the Lotus Stone works.
Wondering what the Lodestone does in Minecraft? This video is going to explain how to get a Lodestone and what the Lodestone does. In the latest snapshot for the 1.16 update, 20W13A, the Lodestone was added. First off, this is based off the latest snapshots, so there may be changes when the 1.16 update is released. Let's first look at the crafting recipe for the Lodestone. The crafting recipe is 8 chiseled stone bricks and a netherite ingot. How you get chiseled stone bricks is either by crafting 2 stone brick slabs into a chiseled stone brick in the crafting table, or either turning stone or stone bricks into chiseled stone bricks in the stone cutter. The netherite ingot is more complicated. It is also an addition in the 1.16 update. To get this item, you need to mine ancient debris in the nether. Take this ancient debris and smelt it into netherite scrap in the furnace. In the crafting table, you take 4 netherite scrap and 4 gold ingots and craft them into a netherite ingot. And then you'll get a lodestone when you craft these items together in the crafting table. If you want to break the lodestone, you have to use a wooden pickaxe or better. What the lodestone is a marker. When you place the lodestone, then you can take a compass and right click on the lodestone, and the compass will face in the direction of the lodestone. This works in all dimensions, so you can place it in the end, the overworld, or the nether, and the compass will point towards the lodestone. So this is a useful addition in the game. Instead of having to remember coordinates or the geography in Minecraft, you can place a lodestone near a landmark and use the compass to guide you. The last thing is, if you break the lodestone, the compass will spin around, not pointing toward any direction.
Okay, make sure you like that guy's video. Alright. Let's take a look at the straw poll results. We have 5 votes. I think that's everyone that's watching the stream. Okay. So, I couldn't spell. I was typing so quick. We have the option of... Let me fix this. Where's my display capture YouTube? Thank you. Alright, perfect. So, we are going to go back into the nether and risk dead. We're going to go back into the nether and risk dead. So, thank you for everyone that voted in the straw poll. We are going to put more straw polls in the future. By the way, I'm not celebrating my 18th birthday with my mom. My mom is celebrating her 50th birthday, so it's going to be a huge party with all my cousins. Is your mom born on the same day? My sister's 18th birthday after my dad's 50th, and celebrating my 18th after my mom's. Hey, let's go! Airheads. The first few are good, then it kind of dies off in the rest of the bag. Pockies seem like they get better. Oh! Okay. We're going to try another one of those airheads in a second. Option 4, 12-hour stream. Option 5, Bedrock with subs. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to go to the nether. LOL. I saw Risking Dead and immediately voted for that. Lamau, I should have voted for that. Nah, I like my vote. Alright, perfect. So we're going to go back into the nether and risk being dead. Now that we got a lodestone, we are going to go and mess around with that. So let's grab one of these. And I believe I have compasses sitting around somewhere. They should be sitting in this chest. Apparently I don't have compasses. Alright, perfect. And I should grab myself an extra chest. Okay, so let's go to the nether. Let's go get Risking Dead. Oh no, that option is going to stress. It's going to stress Claude out. All right, perfect. So, I never used the Lodestone before. I'm actually happy that we found this. I've seen other people use it, but I've never used it myself. This actually is probably going to be pretty nice. All right, here we go. So put the Lodestone down, right-click on it. Country load, take me... Did that just say country load, take me home? Did that just say that? Okay, perfect. All right, so now that we got a Lodestone, we got ourselves some rockets, we got some fire things. Let's go and let's try to find ourselves some more of that what was it called? Gilded Blackstone. I'm not sure where we can find more of that, but we will find some. And when we do, we're going to get rich. And we need to grab more basalt. We need to make smooth basalt as well, too. So we're going to stop periodically, grab some basalt, and then continue going. Grab ourselves a couple stacks here and there. Nah, it's not the same day. We'll do another long stream here soon. I'll have to set up a day for that. But we'll do a long stream, don't you worry, guys. Where is the... My mom's birthday is June 30th, which is my friend's birthday as well. And I have my birthday on August 25th. Ah, that's funny achievement! Memories. We used to put that on a lot. Yes, we did. We put that song on way too much. God. That song is from Fallout 76! He put it on the City Skyline streams. Yes. I'm getting burnt alive right now. I'm not drinking a fire resistance potion. They're too expensive. Oh, I don't even have my gold armor on. It's fine. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, though. That was the good old days. Why is that lava not dripping out the side? I don't know. I'm not gonna ask questions. It's Minecraft. Maybe because it's like floating down. And plus the path of the lava is already set, so I thought it would, though. Nighty night, Claude. Alright, man. Thank you so much, Simon, for coming out to the stream, man. I will see you later on. I hope you have a great rest of your night, big fella. I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Oh, speaking of 99, Claude, you're gonna take a nap. I will quote, it's fine. No, it's not fine. But that's like, it's fine. It's fine. It's actually kind of relaxing, just kind of sitting back and mining this. Oh, you know what I was listening to? I was listening to an audiobook, The Richest Man in Babylon. Really good. A lot of tips that still transpire to this day. I don't know when it was actually written, and it was probably written way later on. But The Richest Man in Babylon, if you ever have a chance to listen to that book, go ahead and read it. I've only got about an hour and a half in. I was listening to that last night and a little bit of it today. Yeah, I think I mean, I could probably play it on stream a little bit. I don't know if that's how you get that's how you get banned, huh? I want to see if it's probably is copyrighted. I want to take a look and see what's going on. And if we talk over it, then maybe we get past it. Claude, don't take your finger off the keyboard when you're scratching your face, ever. Never take your finger off the keyboard, ever. This is like a nice, perfect, smooth section. This is what I like. My favorite audiobook is How to Avoid Climate Disaster by Bill Gates. Oh, I didn't even know what Bill Gates made books, bro. My favorite book of all time is Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Gosh, there's an audiobook on the internet for free. I can post it in there. Anybody has a chance to listen to it. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. That literally changed my life. That's literally why I'm here streaming to this day. That book is such an inspiration. If you want to stop procrastinating and getting stuff done, there's a lot of stuff I got to get done. And that book is like the greatest book of all time. It's read by Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy is one of my biggest idols, mentors. I love it. Absolutely phenomenal. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. I actually have the workbook. I actually have the workbook on Eat That Frog. I was filling it out and I stopped filling it out. But it's really good. Identifying your concentrations. Put the pressure on yourself. A small proportion of a population can work without supervision, and those are leaders. This is the kind of person you are meant to be, and can be if you decide to be. Get into the habit of putting pressure on yourself, seeing yourself as a role model, and raise your own bar. This is the workbook. So there is an actual book, but they're all working like they all got like things. Motivate yourself into action. To avoid procrastination, you've got to stay motivated. To stay motivated because you're your own personal leader. You're your own personal cheerleader. Know that your optimism is the most important quality that you can develop for both personal and professional success and happiness, and strive towards optimism. The most of your emotions, whether they are positive or negative or in between, are affected by the way you talk to yourself and interpret things throughout the day. If you tell yourself you are no good, guess what? You'll probably feel like you're no good. And then maybe even start acting like it. Nip those negative thoughts in the bud. When you look into a mirror and you see yourself, take 5 minutes to fill the mirror with all the positive things you think of. If you run out of room on the mirror, write down more positive emotions around the mirror. And then there's a little mirror in here and you write it down. But this is how you're going to change your life. Low key, this is the greatest thing. Technology is a terrible master. Technology can be a powerful tool, but it can also drain you on your mental energy and a source of procrastination in and of itself. Don't be chained to your smartphone. Take the time to declutter, detox, and recharge. First things first. Declutter. Instead of allowing yourself to be tossed around in a torrent of emails or other digital communication, take control. Just because someone sends you an email doesn't mean that he or she owns a piece of your life. Use the checkbox below to declutter. Unsubscribe to all unwanted newspapers and other mass emails. If you get notifications from social media outlets, go to those accounts and stop them from sending you an email. Go into your email account and then put an auto reply that says, "Thank you. Thanks for writing something. I only check email twice per day if this is an emergency call." Clean up the junk. A bunch of emails doesn't have any doesn't relate to important goals or relationships. Delete, delete, delete. Resolve to delete or ignore all emails that don't have a direct impact on you right now. Just like that, your email volume will shrink drastically and you'll be far less overwhelmed by something as silly as an email. Okay, we're not going to read all that book, but yeah, that definitely changed my life. There's a bunch of other tips in there. It's not just a work thing, but it is also a big success on improving your relationship life, your social life, your relaxation life, every sort of outlet that you do. And I feel like the younger that you are now, the greater impact of your life. And if I can give you one tip right now from today's stream, no matter how old you are, the younger you are, obviously this is going to impact you a little bit more. But in all the books for self-improvement and self-anything, the one tip that my teacher told me in high school, and it's in these books, is save 10% of your income. Before you pay any bills, before you pay anything, save 10% and tuck that money away. And for one whole year, save up all that 10% of every income you get from your birthdays, from your paychecks, from your this, from your grandma, your uncle, your grandpa, your anybody, you're working, cutting lawns, anything. Save 10% and tuck that away. Now, the first year is showing you the tips of how to save money. Now, after your first year, you can do one of two things. You can A, take all that money you just saved, and this is how, if you want to like reward yourself. I mean, if you really want a lifelong rewarding, you shouldn't do this first tip, but I'm just going to give this to you because this is what I sort of did. And I would say you should get past it, but I mean, so if you save 10% and you get $100 every month, you save you get $100 overall savings. Let's just go that simple. At the end of the year, you have $1,200, $1,200 saved. From that, you will have $1,200 that you would have not saved because you would have blown it on some bookies or some Airhead Bites. So that's step number one, is save up your money. Now, are you trying to make more than $1,200 or is $1,200 all you want? Obviously, most people want to spend more than $1,200. So once you get, you're not taking, now this is not how to invest or how to do anything, but to give you a very basic idea or thing is if you save 10% of all your money, at the end of the year you should have what's it called? $1,200. You make $100 a month you saved, right? So I'm not going to give you advice on the stock market. I'm not going to give you advice on anything like that because that is not my business. I don't give financial advice. But what I would recommend is if you have a bank account that will pay interests, you can put your money in your bank account and you will make money off that money. So at the end of the year of $1,200, you probably will end the year. You will probably be, at the end of the year, if you save $1,200 and you put in a normal bank account that gives you interest, you probably will have anywhere like $1,200 and maybe $1,201 saved if you get an interest, like a high interest rate on a bank account. Now, that's nothing. Making $1 in a year, that's nothing. Now, what my teacher recommended, and I recommend too, is if you are 18 years old, you can actually make a retirement account, and you can throw that money into a retirement account, which actually pays higher interest rates, but you cannot touch the money until you retire. So that's the only downside to that. It's called a Roth IRA account, but you cannot touch that money until you retire. And there's stock investments, bonds investments, CD investments. There's a bunch of investments in there. I'm not recommending you putting any money, or I'm not saying that I'm not giving you advice on where to spend your money or whatever. That's all your own research. But say after 1 year you have $1,200. The next year you have $2,400. The year after that you have $3,600, etc., etc., etc. So you see, even without putting it in any account, you're saving up this money. But your money is just sitting there after 3 years, and you have $3,600. What do you do now? Like, what? Like, what do I do? That's where you then progress and make an account and continue going down the path of saving even more money. And there's a million different ways to do it. You have to discover that on your own. I'm not like going to tell you, like, I will never tell you to invest in a certain stock. I will never tell you to do anything like that. That's not my business. That's not my say. You have to do all that research on your own, because I'm not going to give you, you know, I'm not going to say pick this stock and then later. But it's about lifelong learning. So when you retire, 65 years from now, you'll have a big chunk of cash, so you can not need to worry about it. And right now, you're only saving $100 a month, but when you're making $50,000 a year, how much are you saving? You're making $100,000 a year, how much are you saving? You're saving 10%. And if you put all that money into accounts, that gives you even more money, then you don't even have to do anything at all. You'll get even more money. Money drives the world, and obviously, you know, you're helping yourself and your future family if you decide to have one or not. And if you die for some reason early, that money will get transferred over to a beneficiary, and you can then put it somewhere else. But the recommendation is to put it in some sort of bank account, even if you don't want to. Make a bank account with some sort of interest rate of even like a 0.1%. At least you'll be making some sort of money. You're doing way better than everyone else. 10% is the minimum to making yourself good. If you could save more, obviously save more. But that 10% is for your lifelong relaxation and future investments, so you can make more money. But yeah, that's changed my life. I've saved so much money doing it that way. And that's why you guys see me, why don't I upgrade my computer? Why don't I do this? Because I don't need to upgrade my computer. I don't need to do this. You don't see me spending money on unnecessarily random things. You could do whatever the hell you want. It's your own life, but it depends. You want luxury? Do you want comfort now, or do you want luxury later? And I feel like that would be a very, like, that's a huge, like, plus, huge save. Okay. My favorite audiobook is How to Avoid Climate Disaster by Bill Gates. I'm listening to a similar book about self-improvement, 12 Rules on How to on Life by Jordan Peterson. I never heard of that. I'm gonna type that into YouTube right now. Oh, I know who this guy is.
12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. Forward. Rules?
Yellowstone, I'm going to listen to that book. I'm going to listen to that book after I finish The Richest Man in Babylon. The Richest Man in Babylon is a really good starting point for people that have never invested in or done any sort of saving in their entire life. I've only got to an hour and a half in, but I've heard this book was really famous. I've heard other people quote it before, and I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it, and I've only seen it today. I honestly, it's not that long. It's about like 4 hours, so you can finish. I might be able to finish it later tonight. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think the Airhead Bites are better than normal Airheads. Oh, who remembers all this dirt and stuff sitting around here? Who remembers this stream where we were screaming for the absolute lung of our life? I know somebody does. It's on YouTube. And I think it's on TikTok, too. I kind of want to retrace my steps a little bit. It's so easy to fly across, though. But yeah, just for the record, I'm not telling anybody to invest in any stocks or anything like that. But you should invest in saving into yourself for the future. All right, let's try one of these white ones. We haven't got one of these. This mystery flavor. tastes lemony. I'm not a fan of this flavor, though. It's the lemony. This is the nicest thing that I ever did, though, in Minecraft. Is mark my tracks back so it's easier to find. I think that's what you should do if you don't have a lodestone. Alright, we're still looking for some more bastions and those sort of things. Oof. Food is necessary. That's just not healthy food. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all about saving, not financial advice, but making a Roth IRA into an index fund, in my opinion, is better than a bank account. Not Dogecoin, lol. Okay, so you are Yellowstone. If you keep going down this path, you're going to have no issues. I don't have to argue with you. I don't have to do anything. Not like I was going to argue with anybody. People just have it or they don't. The fact is, I don't know if I told this to you before, or you found this on your own. If you found this on your own, that's even better than somebody telling you what to do. I'm happy and I'm proud of you for doing that, because you and your future family, or just yourself, depending on what's going, like however you have your life set up, you're way younger than me, so you don't have to have any of that stuff figured out now. But if you have an idea, like you're gonna have no issues. No issues whatsoever. Okay, how did I even get in here? I don't even remember how I got in here. I love Jordan Peterson. I listened to 30 minutes so far, and I can't recommend that. It's great. Okay, yeah, no worries. At least that's the same thing with me. I'm like, yeah, you listen to a certain point. Oh, you know what? It was a good book that I read the other day, or last week or something like that, is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book was on my listen to book for, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years. This book was so good. There's an audiobook with the editor's comments. It's real good. It's not even this copy. This is just a hard copy that I got before they made the editor's comments, and I just listened to that one. And it's a really good book by Napoleon Hill. We're making a book chat in Discord. We're making a book chat in Discord. So like PewDiePie was doing those things. We're doing that. We're making that happen. We're making that happen. Yeah. Oh, we have a blue one too. Blue one's not good. Now it's good. I don't even know how I got in here. I think this is how I got in here. No, yes. Zach Daily Game says, I remember that one. If you hold a blue mushroom, the pigs will run away from you. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Thank you. I definitely got to buy in one of those blue mushrooms. I forgot that was a thing. That is a really good tip, though. It seems like there's no bastions in here. Oh, look at how we went the opposite way and we somehow found our... We went like the opposite way and we found where we were at. I mean, I guess we can get more wither skeleton heads. I mean... No heads. How much basalt do I have? I do actually have a lot. The book is really old. Yeah, Think and Grow Rich is from 1939, I believe. Yeah, it's a really old book. It's like the Bible for like investing in yourself. Like that is that book. It's not actually the Bible, but that's like that book. I've only listened to 30 minutes so far, so I can't recommend it. Oh, I've heard of that. I have that in my audiobook playlist to read. My God. Yeah, so here's another thing you want to do. If you don't have any money whatsoever, how do you invest? Well, not all investing requires money. You can invest in yourself. One of the easiest ways you can invest in yourself is by reading books, learning skills that you do not have, watching videos. It's about improving yourself. You can do that in a million different ways. So, you want to be a carpenter? Watch a couple YouTube videos on how to be a carpenter. What do you have to do? What does it require? I'm never going to find this way out, by the way. The way I just went into there, I'm never going to be able to get back out that way. Like, what do you do? How do you do it? Like, this is perfect gravel sheet. I have to grab this. I have to grab this. Like, what do you know, how do I be a carpenter? How do I do this? How do I do that? Watch some videos. Read some books. Listen to some audiobooks. After that, you still have no money. What? But you now know the skills on how to be a carpenter, so when you have an opportunity to use some old pieces of wood or some old carpets or this old that, old this, you're going to have the skills to do it. And then after doing it for a while, you'll be able to be a solid carpenter. Wait, what? You want to be a carpenter or make a living for it? You could probably go up to anybody and anywhere and just tell them that you want to be an apprentice for a carpenter and learn and work for free. What? Why would I work for free? Well, because if you work for free, they're giving you skills on how to be a carpenter. And then you have that information in your head and you can go somewhere else and work. Or they might give you a job if you're that damn good. But you just have to be dedicated to it. If you're going to half-ass anything, no one's going to ever give you a job. You have to be willing to put in the work. And that applies for anything. I mean, if you want to join Hollywood right now, go out to Hollywood, go do something for free. You want to go over here, you want to do something for free. You know, you have to figure out the skills that you want to do or whatever you want to do in life. It doesn't just apply just to carpenters, it doesn't apply just to this. If you're willing to put the time and invest in yourself, you'll be able to do it. But you do have to know the knowledge, and the only way to learn the knowledge is if you read by books, you get lucky and get into an apprenticeship or an internship and learn those skills firsthand. Go to school. School is expensive, but you can go to school too. But school is not I would say overall, I'm not a huge fan of requiring you to go to school. If you are smart enough and capable enough to learn on your own, you can learn a lot by doing stuff on your own. You want to start a YouTube channel, be successful on YouTube? Watch a bunch of the successful YouTube people and see what they're doing. Copy exactly what they're doing, and then change it up and be different. You have to be different after a point, but copy, see what they're doing, success. Oh, Netherride! That's the first time I found Netherride, and I wasn't even looking for it. Ancient debris, actually. My money advice is to work harder than everyone around you. Fact! Thank you, Zach, for pointing that out. And that's what I was trying to get across, too. Yeah. If you want to make money, You have to be the guy that's willing to go, or girl. Okay, stop shooting at me. I'm trying to give it life-changing advice here. You have to be willing to go to school and learn a skill that somebody else is not willing to do. You have to be willing to stay longer, work for free, in some cases, to learn those skills, to put yourself ahead of everyone else. It's not easy. It's not hard to do. It might be hard to do depending on what's going on. Thank you, Zach, for the mushroom advice. We're definitely holding that mushroom in our hand. Let's not drop the mushroom either. But yeah, I'll give you a solid example right now in my life. Okay, I worked at my university or at my college. We'll go back to then, and I didn't even know I was doing this indirectly. I was just doing it for fun. I went to all of the college plays and band performances and plays. And all I did was help the TV crew because they needed somebody to run a camera. They literally sat there. They knew I had no experience at all within cameras at this college. I have had experience with cameras within my high school, but nothing to this extent. These big TV cameras and all this. We're a new biome, so we might be able to find a thing. But I worked so hard coming out here volunteering, and they gave me a job at the university being a production assistant. Didn't know what that entailed. Didn't know what I was doing. It turned out there was so much stuff that I had to learn on the fly for the job, and I was overwhelmed. But what I did was I learned how to do every single job, and now I'll never really have to do that again unless I really needed to. Transcribing videos, writing time codes down, editing in Avid Media Composer, editing in Final Cut, editing in Premiere Pro, working on old softwares, writing scripts, reading scripts, proofreading scripts, double checking, triple checking, checking your spelling, every single second checking your spelling. Go here, how to interview somebody, how to do this, how to do that. And I was getting paid for it, but at the beginning, I wasn't getting paid for it. I just came out to the games, and all I did was I literally just did whatever the director said. I got myself in the door. I worked all those free hours. Some of my classmates were mad at me, kind of jealous that I had the opportunity to go sit there and learn at my college. Now, what made people even more mad at what I was doing, because people are going to get mad at you, Yellow Snow, anybody else that's listening. Zach knows what I'm talking about. Me and Zach had long debates and long conversations about this. Me and him agree on a lot of things. Me and him disagree on a lot of things. That's the greatest thing about, friends, partners, relationships, business relationships, all that sort of stuff, is people are going to get mad at you. People are going to get upset at you because you are in a better position that they are in. But you got to remember, you want them to be in a good position too, so you got to give them the advice back. And if they are willing and hard enough to work for it, you're going to have a much funner time, honestly. It's going to be really more productive. You're going to have a really good, successful business. Those are all the people that you... If I could work with somebody right now, I'd take Yellow Snow on as an apprentice. Zach definitely is my finance guy. Definitely is my finance guy. Definitely is my finance guy. I do know how to do finances, but he has a little bit more experience. He's the expert. That's why you would hire Zach. If you need camera stuff, that's why you would hire me. I don't know what your skills are, Yellow Snow, just off the top of my head. I know you like the City Skyline stuff like that. I'm trying to find some more of that stuff. But when I went to university, I came in as a transfer student. And there were people in my class that were there for 3 and 4 years, and they never got a job at the university. And when I came in, within 3 weeks, I already had myself a job lined up. And I wasn't even trying to get a job. I wasn't even trying to get a job, and I had a job lined up. How did that work? Well, I went in there. I just told the people what I did for a living and what I was working on. All I said is, "Hi, I'm Claude. I transferred from this college. I work for their media program. I've done all these productions. Here's some of my work. I wasn't even looking for a job. They went out the way to hire me within a second because they knew this is the stuff they did. This is somebody valuable to them. And there was people at the college and the university that were there for 4 years and they never got a job. And they were so mad at me because they're like, why are you getting a job in this, department when I've been here for this long and I don't have anything? Well, because of the lack of experience and the lack of motivation. Because when I got the job, I told them that in the summer I'll be able to 100% dedicate my time to you because I'll be done with the other place. I already signed a contract to them about loyalty, about dedication. That's just my values. You don't have to have any of these values, but these are just my values. If I'm going to sign a contract with somebody, or I'm going to do something, if I say something for somebody, if I make somebody promise, I'm not going to break that promise to them. That's just not everyone has that. But you should honor your promises, in my opinion. But that's just, my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I told them that was done. They were super happy. They were super ecstatic. They tried to get me on as soon as possible. And COVID happened. Everything was done. I didn't think I was going to have any job anywhere. But they made a promise to me that I was going to have a job. And I did have a job. Even during COVID. At the beginning of COVID. I think it was June 30th. It was the day I signed the paperwork. July 1st was the first day I actually started. Or I started June 1st. I can't remember. It was one of the firsts. It was June 1st or July 1st. Can't remember which one it was. But I worked there, and I sat there, and I could have done anything. My supervisor / teacher / mentor / friend. I mean, he was a lot older than me. A lot older than Zach. A lot older than your parents. Yeah, so he was way older than Zach. Sorry, Zach. But, so he was in his, 60s. Maybe late 50s. So he was, all the way up there. And he told me, if you work for this department, you can take out any camera at any time. You could check out any studio at any time. You can learn any tutorial at any time. You can do any of this at any time. This is the stuff that you're required to do, but you can do all this other stuff. Out of everyone there, I was the only person in that entire thing to go above and beyond. In my opinion. Now, that might seem bragging, that might seem conceited, that might seem this. Some people did check out the cameras a lot. I didn't check out a lot of the cameras because I was more interested in learning the behind the scenes. And what I wanted to do, which I still kind of want to do, is be an editor. And what I spent a lot of my time was editing projects, filming some projects, and directing. Directing a live game is pretty much a live editor. I sat down, pulled up tutorials, and every day for a month, maybe a little less than a month, but almost a month, I sat down and I watched tutorials on how to use the Ross Carbonite switcher and how to use the Ross Carbonite black switcher. And the Ross Carbonite Ultra and the Ross Carbonite Black switchers. They're little switchers. It's like a Stream Deck. That's what it'd be equivalent to. I have a Stream Deck. I just can't pull it up right now. But you push the little buttons. Stuff comes on the screen. It's kind of like this. Bloop, 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 bloop. This sort of stuff. That's why I'm pretty good at doing that too. But I sat there, learned the entirety of the board, how the board works, how everything is, how the settings works, how to do this, how to do that, how to do that. And guess what happened after within my first year, they gave me a director spot for a couple of the games just to see how good I would be. I'd done it before. I've done it years before. They kind of saw what I did. After I learned that tutorial, they gave me the full-time position in the students to then they gave a position of, what's it called? They gave me the position as the director because I messed around with the board the whole time. Then after I had that position, I wanted to go down the avenue and learn a little bit more about other little things inside of the media field. So I started checking out some more cameras now. Started working on this. I started working on that. Blah, blah, blah. Later on, My contract was running near the end, and I guess I did technically break this promise now looking back at it. I got an opportunity to go and jump above anybody, anywhere in a brand new risky program at the university because they have a brand new television station which plays on one of the major distributors. I can't say which one it is yet, but it's one of the major distributors. It's a college level thing, but it is on a major distributor. And all I do, and I got literally the producer spot. And the only reason why I say I kind of broke this promise is they always said at the department that I worked at any time if you get a job that's better than ours, take it. Because we want you to keep succeeding. That's one of the greatest things from them. They were very mad when I left, very sad, a little bit upset because it happened so quickly. I gave them actually a month heads up before I left. So I finished all my projects, finished up all my ends. So I didn't just leave them hanging. But yeah, so I finished all that up. And now I'm the producer for this. And I only have until June 30th. June 30th is my last day at this. And now I have to start all over again. But to continue to work and continue to grow hard, I have a position somewhat lined up that I was telling you about that high school sports thing. They're not getting back to me really quickly. Could have gave up. I could have just been sitting here waiting for them to respond. I actually signed a contract. I think I was telling you guys yesterday. I'm just waiting for the HR department to respond to me now. But I signed a contract yesterday. I have a very short freelancing position. They saw my reel. They downloaded my resume. And I'll be working a very short freelancing thing in downtown Chicago for a very large tournament. Can't say what company or what it is yet, but until I get it. But that's just the hard work and hard grinding. You just can't stop. And you just got to keep working harder and harder than anybody else. You got to take those risks. You're going to fall flat. And right now, there's a lot of pressure. But it'll be fun when it'll be all worth it in the end. I don't know if any of that made sense. I know I'm all over the place sometimes. But yeah. What goals do I have? Zach responded. Let me read his comments before I get so lost in this. I should grab some more rockets too before we go any further. Zach said one of his financial advice is to work harder than anybody. That's a fact. Absolutely fact. City Planner Plays is looking to hire an editor right now. You should apply. Let me look him up right now. Oh, this guy.
It's just brain height that we wizard have for that makes panning around really simple and nice. I'm not really held back at all by any of the different things and the networks.
Yeah, see? And the other thing, too, is to know you got to never give up. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be a lot of times that you're going to fall short. There's going to be a lot of times that you're going to want to quit. And the only thing that you can fall back on is the relationships that you built positively. In your personal life, through your community, through your old businesses. I'm sure you are the hardest worker of all time. And even though we're just talking about something else, Zach led us indirectly to a video editor spot here on stream. Same thing for you guys, too. Once you guys start getting 18 here in the U.S., we'll be able to start looking and outreaching to jobs, trying to pull people together. Because you guys are my family. You guys are our community. This is our community. This isn't just mine. Me and Zach stream at different times, different channels, different opinions, different ideas, different games. But we're still in one community. We're still together. We're Fredlings. He's Zachlings. That's not his channel name. But we're going to look out for each other. As long as you don't burn your bridges, you don't do anything stupid, you don't do anything like that. That's just how you get stuff to grow. And one of the greatest advice that my teacher said is she applied to 60 places before she even got her position at the university that I worked at. 60 positions. She worked at 60 positions. I've applied for 45 jobs. I've gotten 3 responses. First response was a fake company. Learned real quickly. Second is something, a sports one. They're being lax, kind of lazy. Not really liking that. I like their work ethic, like that, all that stuff, but right now they're being very lax, relaxed. What's going on? Third company, also kind of a little bit lax, but very specific and very detailed in exactly what you have to do. Not a hard job. It's just a camera operator's position. But working here one time, showing them that you're going to work hard, you're going to do this, might lead to more. I don't know. It'd be a good place for your resume, too. You work for a different company. That's what you got to do as young people. Or even older people if you want to get your foot in the door. Zach says it's under his community tab. Okay, let's look at this job resume right now on stream. Let's do it right now. Probably not going to apply on stream because I don't want everyone to see my personal information. But okay, here are the requirements. Now, this is a list of requirements that are, when I was looking at resumes for a lot, you should definitely try your hardest to follow all these guidelines, if possible. So one of these, it says you must be a current viewer of the channel. Oh, who are these people here? Who are these people here? Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Must be a current viewer of the channel. This will help you understand the general vibe of the following videos. See, look, he just wants to see the vibe. This is saying, do you watch the channel? Yeah, I watched some of your videos. City Planner, I have. I watched him a couple years ago when I was playing City Skylines a lot. I've seen some of your videos. I see the vibe. Do you understand the general vibe? You must be creative. Think of something that will improve the video. Question mark. Go for it. See, look at, he's even letting you have creative outlet. I like people like that. This is something that I do enjoy. If you're going to let us have a creative outlet, perfect. Most jobs are pretty simple. It's pretty bare bones. Like the one that I'm going to work downtown. It's a camera operator position for a basketball game. There's no creativity in it. It wants it exactly like this. That's exactly how they want it. Remember, you're working for them. They're not working for you. Not yet, at least. Must be flexible, nimble, and dependable. I need videos returned to me within 24 to 48 hours. Up to 3 videos per week. But yeah, look at this. I will provide videos including Final Cut Pro XML files with cuts. Okay, so this job right here with this is, it's telling you that you have to be a video editor with Final Cut Pro. I haven't used Final Cut Pro since high school, so that's where my flaw is. And I used it a little bit in college, like I was saying. But I mean, I wouldn't say I'm consistently a good Final Cut Pro member. So it says you must edit on Final Cut Pro X. I don't know what X stands for. So let's look that up. Final Cut Pro X. Final Cut Pro X. It costs $290, $300. That's cheap. And if you don't have $300 right now, what? I don't have $300 right now. I gotta quit. I gotta quit my career. I'm done with streaming. I'm a loser. No, $300. We were talking about it earlier. You save $100 a month. You will be able to get $300 in 3 months. Now, this job won't be listed in 3 months from now. But how do you get money? Ask some friends for $300. I don't know. Start editing videos. Figure it out. But even if you miss this opportunity to work for City Planner Plays, you can work hard enough and you'll be an expert at Final Cut Pro. So the next opportunity that comes by, you have the skills required and you have the experience and you own the program. I'll be sharing stream overlays, assets to ensure the consistency. Okay, so they want consistency. Look at this. This means same overlays, templates. You don't even have to be creative in that aspect. You must be very detail-oriented. I want to see pauses removed from time lapse, and any editor's notes shouldn't slip through. You should be personal bits of humor at my expense, knowing it won't offend me. Look at that. You should be comfortable using project manager software. I don't know what this is. I know Google Drive storage. Bonus points for somebody with motion graphics and text overlays. Look at this. What do you need? June 19th. That's tomorrow. It's due tomorrow. When you complete your edit. Okay, look at this. Right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If we wanted to right now, I mean, we could literally start editing this right now, but I don't have Final Cut. That's the only reason why I'm not doing this right now. You can sit in Final Cut, edit a video, clean it up. This is an interview. Perfect. Look at he has W-2 employment, contractor work, so this is a completely legitimate, not under the table job. You're going to pay your taxes to Uncle Sam. You're going to do all that. So thank you so much, Zach, for showing this. This is very good to see something like this. All right. We're going to stop talking about interviews and jobs and all that sort of stuff right now. What we're going to do is we're going to loot this base, head on back, and then I'm going to probably wrap up the stream. It's been 2 hours. I got to work on some of my other projects so I don't fall behind. Because if I fall behind on my other projects, then I will fall behind on here because that is my priority, is my other job. As well, this is a priority too, don't get me wrong, but I mean, like, I'm still working there and I need to make one final really good project. I should put some torchies down as well. But the greatest thing about investing your time in a video editing software is you need to... All video editing softwares are very similar. Which video editing software should you get, if in my opinion, is Final Cut or Premiere. Premiere is my favorite of all time. I haven't used Final Cut consistently since high school, 2015, 2016. So I'm very behind on that. But I've used a lot of Avid Media Composer, and any editing software anybody gives you, you just sit down and you learn it. You learn the software. You got to learn quickly if you don't know what it is. But they're all the same. Zach, I think, uses Camtasia. I used Windows Movie Maker for a very long time. It doesn't really matter what you do because all, like I was saying, all video editing softwares will improve your skills. If you're trying to be a video editor, at least. If you're not trying to be a video editor, sit down, learn every camera that you possibly can use and learn. Sometimes, even if you don't know, for example, sit down, if you have a Canon camera, sit down and learn how to use a Canon camera. And then, if your friend has a Nikon camera, your college has a Nikon camera, your university, your friend has a Nikon camera, your family member, sit down, learn how to use that camera. So now you have 2 cameras in your belt. Let's say a Canon Rebel T5 and then a Nikon insert model number. Learn another camera. And then when you have a job, you say, hey, you got to be truthfully and honest in your interview. Remember, that's very important. Because if you lie to them, they're not going to give you a job ever. You say, hey, I haven't used this exact model of Canon camera before, but I am an absolute expert on the camera Rebel T5. I know how to white balance. I know how to color correct. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. I know which filters to use. I know when to use this. Because they're all similar. All cameras are pretty similar. In that sort of sense. Like, this does this. This does that. And then it's like, oh, perfect. You know how to set up your ISO. You know how to set up your frame rate. You know how to set up this. You know how to set up that. Okay, we'll give you a chance on this. When you get the camera, sit down and learn how to use that camera exactly correctly. Because if you don't know how to use their camera exactly correctly, they're not going to give you a job. So you got to go learn and do this. YouTube is one of your greatest friends of all absolute time. YouTube is the absolute greatest invention of all time. Let me go full screen for this. YouTube is the greatest invention of all time. Anything you need to learn or do is on YouTube. Anything and everything. Premiere tutorials, camera tutorials, City Skylines tutorials, Zach Daily Game streams, Claude from Chicago streams, Jesse Realm streams. Even though we all play Minecraft, we all play it differently. I'm going for super duper realistic builds. Jesse's going for absolutely crazy fantasy builds. I'm just going to say fantasy builds. I know that's probably not exactly correct, Jesse. Please correct me. Zach is going for fun, then jumps in realistic. Then he jumps over here. Then he jumps over there. We're all different. You see it in Hermitcraft. They're all different. If you want to learn anything and you sit here and you learn how to make a Minecraft house from Jesse, Claude, and Zach, they're all going to be different. But now you have 3 different styles of builds. So when you get a job somewhere and they say, hey, can you build us a realistic fantasy build and do it in this fun sort of way? You saw 3 different tutorials and you know how to put it together. You take little bits from each one of us. It's not stealing. It's not any of this. You know, unless it's like a direct copy. I mean, that's just with the Minecraft term, that puts it in a sense. I know a lot of people here, and everyone's probably listening, probably already knows a lot of this stuff, but you know, it's just about going over it over and over again. I watched YouTube tutorials on how to do very basic things all the time. Oh, I got a skeleton head! A withered skeleton head! Let's go! That means we have 7. We have more beacons than we'll ever need to use in our life, but we have another one. And the reason why I go back is because sometimes when you watch these little old tutorials and something you already know how to do, you learn something new. You learn something new. A keybind shortcut, this shortcut. Like, for example, you hold down Q and you just go like this. You drop all these items out of your inventory. Full stacks and everything. Didn't know how to do that before. I just remember going like this and pressing Q and dropping one by one. Watch that from a tutorial video on how to drop items. Like, it's crazy when you go back and you learn how to use everything all over again. And it's always good to get a little refresher every now and then. That can be applied for work, Minecraft, City Skylines, relationship, this, that. Good relationship advice. How to be a gentleman on a date. How to be a lady on a date. How to do this, how to do that. It's not going to be the exact same thing you're going to do. But you know the skills. And you know how to change it up. People have been doing this for thousands of years. And everything. Maybe not thousands of years in terms of technology, but all the skills are the same. You sit there, you want to be the absolute best, work harder than you ever worked in your entire life, and you'll be perfectly fine. When you start giving up, and you start falling down, you have to start from absolutely 0. Do you want to sit at 0 for the rest of your life? No. Even if you fall all the way down to 0, you can start all the way over again. But, considering you failed and you already learned those skills the first time, you're going to make a lot less mistakes. You're going to make a lot less mistakes. You're going to be a lot more successful. And you'll be a lot more reliable. For example, let's go like this. I was a teacher at high school, got laid off during COVID. I don't want to be a teacher ever again. What do? Well, what skills do you have as a teacher? Organization. Working with young children, working with older children, working with this, working with that. You take those skills, do a job interview, find a career that's similar. That's what you're going for, or completely different, but those are the skills that you'll have. And if you ever are in a situation to work with that, again, then you know how to go. Just because you worked at a concession stand for your entire 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old life doesn't mean those skills aren't important. Customer service, this and that, how to talk to people, how to talk to people when they're mad, how to do this, how to do that. There's a lot of different things. Everything is a learning experience. Everything, you should be very optimistic, very positive. It's easy to be negative. It's a lot harder to be positive. But if you're positive, you're going to be even more successful. I know this just turned into like a huge life lesson with Claude. I really wish I had that graphic still. Who remembers those? I'm already looking into it. I use ScreenFlow for my Mac. See, look at Jesse Realm uses ScreenFlow. It doesn't even matter which editing software you use. As long as you know how to edit. Jesse 5 years from now might be using Premiere Pro. 10 years from now, he might be using Final Cut. He might be using a whole different thing, DaVinci or something. Who knows? Who cares? But he has those skills, even in his personal life, to make that switch if he had to. He might not even ever want to. That's the little thing too. You might not even want to. There's just a lot of cool little tips and a lot of things. You just gotta be successful. You gotta be positive. You just gotta keep fighting. You gotta be working harder than you ever have, and never give up on any of this thing, especially yourself. You give up on yourself, you're gonna be a loser. You're gonna be unsuccessful. You're not gonna be happy. You're gonna be sad all the time. You're gonna see your friends, family members, and everyone pass you up. And just because they're passing you up does not mean you still cannot be successful, because you can always rebound. Living in the United States of America, you have the greatest success thing of all time. Because anybody and anything, no matter where you start from or wherever you came from, you can come back and build anything you ever wanted. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about all that advice stuff right now. We're going to kind of throw some of these potions away, start tidying up a little bit, and we're probably going to end the stream here just in a few minutes. Speaking of this nether rack, we'll make some nether brick with this. Make some nether brick. We have some blaze rods and stuff like that. We have rockets. I actually do not need the bones. I'm sorry, Justy. Don't look away. I have to say that every time. I have the huge farm. I don't need them. I need to make, if I want to be more successful in Minecraft and I want to save stuff, I should learn from Justy Realm and not throw my stuff away, because I know for a fact it's going to bite me down the ass and like forever, because I'm going to sit there and like, I should have never thrown those bones away. I actually need 250,000 bones right now. I don't know if that's possible. You know this series. This series I'm building out stuff out of blocks that I've never used before. Maybe I'm going to put bones in here. That might actually look badass to have bones here. So maybe I should go pick those bones up before they despawn. Actually, that's not a bad idea if I use bone blocks. Make like a bone like pillars in here, because it's like dark and the black and the white would match. Yeah, we're keeping these bones. We're not throwing any more bones away. I think that's actually a solid idea. All right, hopefully that advice didn't bore you guys. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can try to be more successful. That is all the time that we have here for today. But yeah, I'm going to tell you guys some of the stuff that I do. I can't show you the other side of this because it actually has all personal stuff on it too. But on this, the other side of the sheet of paper, it's a blank sheet of paper. This is also my script for the history video you should check out, Julius Caesar and the Pirates. But on this other side of the paper, it's a white sheet of paper, and it has everything that I have to do this week, crossing them off, going as I go to figure out what I need to do, how to be more successful, how to do this, how to do that. And on here that I could tell you is I'm going to read later. I'm going to play some more Minecraft to get some more grinding out done. I've also got to finish my documentary for this thing, which I'm going to actually do right now, and this stream is over. And that's all the big goals I have to do for today. I actually have to do this here. This is a personal thing. I can't say it loud. I got to do that too. But yeah. So write down all your goals on a sheet of paper, and you should be good to go. One of the things, I guess I can't show you that either, but that's too much personal stuff. But yeah, that's all I have. Thank you so much, Zach Daily Games, for the $5 donation today. And he also gave us a $5 donation the other day as well, too. Thank you so much. You don't have to contribute to this channel, but all that money gets redirected back into the channel, so that $10 that he gave us will be refunded into, let's say, a video game we're going to buy, or a computer part breaks on my computer, or I need a new microphone because that breaks. Editing software needs to be updated. This or that, I don't know. But all the money goes back into the channel somehow, some sort of way. So you're actually investing into this channel, even though I don't sell stock in this channel. But it's not, you don't own any stock, but I mean, like, you're investing back into this channel. Jesty says, bye. Zach says, amazing stream. Thank you so much. I was looking at the Google channel for something like that. Yeah, man. Just look down and just keep going. I'd say the best thing, Yellow Snow, is to take out a white sheet of... This is what I learned from somebody from my work. It's a white sheet of paper. I just use a scratch sheet of paper. I don't know. I'm trying to show you some stuff here that... what can I like? I can't show you all this. But the greatest advice that I ever learned is a guy that I worked at a college, my last job. He worked at the stock exchange downtown in Chicago. He took a white sheet of paper, wrote all his goals on that paper, and he checked them off all the time. He still does that to this day. He doesn't have very many big goals on it anymore because he sort of gave up that drive. He's not happy with his life. He's not happy with this. He's not happy with that. He needs to figure out how to get himself more happy. That's not my challenge. That's not my, that's not my way to go down. But when you write something down physically on a piece of paper and you just check it off, you feel so much more accomplished by yourself. But one thing that I will tell you, Yellow Snow, that you can do, and what you do is you check them off and you go through and figure out what you want to do. Write down a date when you complete the goal, when you want the goal completed by. And if you write down 10 goals, which are not going to be easy, you want to try to complete one of those goals in 24 hours. Can you do it? If you can't do it in 24 hours, you have already just pushed yourself to the absolute next level of achievement, because even though you couldn't complete it in 24 hours, you still tried your absolute hardest, and now you know how to go even farther. It might take you 48 hours. It might take you this. It might take you that. But yeah, that's some tips, and I hope you enjoyed something. The greatest quote of all time from the Titanic: a real man makes their own luck. But it's this channel. And remember, a real Fredling makes their own luck. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you Fredlings tomorrow with some more Minecraft. We're going to try to stream a little bit earlier tomorrow morning. I will put up a thing a couple hours before we go live. Thank you so much for watching, Fredlings. And remember, a real Fredling makes their own luck. Be successful. Be a winner. You can all do it. It's all up to you, though. You're going to buy more Buckies now with it. Stop! We're not buying no Buckies. Stop, stop, stop. And it's raining at Minecraft. Bye!